Isn't it fascinating how the mind, your mind, already knows how to change, how to shift, how to step into something new? Because when you think about it, haven't you always been that vibrant, energetic, curious, fascinated person underneath it all? And perhaps for a time you set it aside, wrapped it in layers of protection, built walls to keep yourself safe. Isn't it interesting how those very walls, those rules, those beliefs that once felt like safety, started to feel like limits, like wearing a heavy coat in the summer. At one time necessary, but now it's just something to shrug off, to let go, to breathe freely again. And maybe you've already started to notice it, haven't you? That shift deep inside, a realization that connecting is natural, that trusting is effortless, that your presence, your energy, your enthusiasm is contagious, in the best possible way. That as you begin to lean into life, life leans into you. Because after all, what's judgment but a habit of perception? And what happens when you change that habit? When you begin to see people, not for their surface, but for their story. When you recognize that every face, every expression, every action holds a world of unseen experiences, untold emotions, unexplored perspectives. As you begin to look, truly look, you start to see. And the more you see, the more there is to appreciate. And what if forgiveness was never about other people? What if it was simply about setting yourself free? Free from the weight of carrying old stories. Free from reliving moments that no longer exist. Free from anything that keeps you from feeling light, open, joyful. Because isn't that what you truly deserve? Isn't it empowering to know that trust doesn't mean being naive? That trust is a gift you give to yourself first. Because the more you trust your own intuition, your own ability to say yes or no, the more naturally trust flows to others. Not blindly, not recklessly, but effortlessly, confidently, powerfully. Boundaries, aren't they just choices? The ability to say, yes, I want this, or no, this isn't for me. Isn't it amazing how easy that can be, how natural, like breathing in when you need air, and exhaling when you're ready to let go. No force, no fear, just ease. Does you feel this shift happening now? As these ideas settle in deeper and deeper, you might begin to notice something fascinating. Maybe your body already knows. Maybe your posture straightens just a little. Maybe your breath flows a little more freely. Maybe your eyes feel just a little brighter. Like they are already reflecting this new way of seeing the world. Because what if joy was your natural state? What if enthusiasm was effortless? What if curiosity was as automatic as blinking? And what if, from this moment forward, you find yourself bouncing through life, not because you tried to, but because it just feels so good? And as this realization locks into place, you might even begin to wonder, what's the first thing that you'll notice? Maybe it's a conversation that feels easier. Maybe it's a moment of connection that feels deeper. Maybe it's just a quiet sense of knowing that this change is already happening. And isn't it exciting to know that this is only the beginning?